Hello everyone, what's up? It's me, Troy the Specologist, and welcome to another edition of Questing for Fun. So I hope that you guys have been enjoying this series. I know we're only 7 episodes in. Ooh, an imp. Why do I want to kill imps? I need those beads still. Ooh, 8. Nope, that's a bucket. Alright, anyway, so you may say, why am I going to these mines over here if I'm doing a questing video? Well, you'll see, I'm doing the Knight's Sword today. Well, you probably actually already knew that from the title. Anyway, to do the Knight's Sword, you need enough iron bars to make a blue-right sword. That involves 1 blue-right ore and 2 iron ore. 2 iron bars, I believe, actually. My bad. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. I just, why am I running back towards the bank? God, I'm retarded. Okay. So, there's a few things you need. You need 2 iron bars and a blue-right ore, and you get the blue-right ore in the quest itself. What else do you need? You need a red berry pie. You may say, what the fuck? What's a red berry pie? And it's pretty much a quest-specific baked good. You give it to one of these guys and it'll help you with the quest. So, how are we going to do that? Well, I need some coins. You know what? I'll just sell a wall rune to the shop. So, red berry pie is made. Do they have pots? Okay, excellent. Will it buy? No, it won't buy the strange fruit. That's fine. Take my law rune. Here's the pot. Okay. So, to make the pie, we're gonna need some pastry dough first, and that can be made pretty easily. We're going to take a pot of flour and a jug of water and mix them together. Then we're going to put the dough in the pie pan, and we'll have a pie shell. I hope. Oh nope, I have 1 def, aka 99 def. You can't touch me. Alright, fine. Have it your way. Hit a 2. So you make the pie shell, and then you put some red berries in it before cooking, and you have the item you're seeking for, aka a red berry pie. So I'm traveling as long as I'm at Varrock to this red berry bush, and I'm gonna pick myself some juicy red berries, and I'm gonna make my way south. Now, a few general tips for this quest so far. If you don't have a very high cooking level, and you only need 10 minimum to make the pie, I would recommend that you get double supplies so that in case you burn it, you don't have to, pull your hair out trying to make another one. There's always the option of buying one from a player, but it kind of detracts from the player experience, and as long as there's no GE, I prefer to do it myself. So as with Cook's Assistant, because that was an actually useful quest, I know how to make flour. So you pick some wheat in this field, and we're gonna have to go this way. Actually, we're gonna hop across the river and go south to the windmill to make ourselves our flour. So why am I so hyped up about this quest, you may ask? I'm all ready to PK. My stats may look a little funny. That's because I have 2 extra attack from questing, but that's okay. PKing is a lot of RNG, but there's a lot of skill involved too, and I'm pretty sure that I'm at least good enough to make up for the lack of recipe for disaster gloves. And after all, I'm only level 40, not even, so I'm not that worried. I have never made it across this. I have recorded myself taking this jump plenty of times, and I have never made it. So I'm gonna actually eat my strange fruit so that I can run to the windmill. So what does being ready for PKing have to do with doing the Knight's Sword? Well, I'm making my own steel knives to PK with, because the rune knives, the extra 4, maybe I'll give a benefit of the doubt it, 5 damage max isn't going to matter that much when I'm just using them for speed. I will be using rune arrows and a magic short bow to kill, as well as the rune 2H. So I need 37 smithing in order to, make those steel knives. Alright, so it's the same process as before. You just use the pot, or you walk near the this and la-di-da, you get your shit. So we're actually gonna use our pot of flour and our jug of water, and we want pastry dough. Then we're gonna take our pastry dough, put it in the pie, and we get a pie shell, red berry in the pie shell, and here's an uncooked berry pie. So everyone should have a Lumbridge teleport, and if you start the quest in Varrock, or start preparations for it, it's not that bad without having the teleports. You know, I have the magic, so I'm going to be teleporting all over the place eventually. Anyway, so I'm teleporting back here because the cook's range has a higher level of success compared to that of the normal range or a fire. So I'm going to use the cook's range, and oh, would you look at that, I burned the pie. I'll see you guys after I make one that works. A quick note, there's a forge in Lumbridge, so I'm using this forge right here to make my iron bars. I forgot to tell you guys to do that after teleporting. So before you go to the next location, you want to make those iron bars. Anyway, see you guys with my pie. Okay, so after spending an excess 10 minutes, no, I'm exaggerating, like 5 minutes, making this second pie, I'm just going to cook it in my next destination. So to start the quest, you actually need to go to Falador. So if you have level 37 magic and enough money for an air staff, a law rune, and a water rune, you can teleport there. Otherwise, I'd recommend walking west from Varrock, or if you were fortunate enough to successfully make your product in Lumbridge, you can walk west to Draenor, west through the gate towards Port Sarim, and go north, and you'll end up near Falador's east bank. So we're going to walk into the White Knight's castle, and we're going to find the squire somewhere around here. He's pretty easy to point out. He's the scrawny one without a weapon or armor. So you ask him how life is as a squire, and you offer to make him a new sword, and use your common sense. Just like you know that you're gonna need to make the sword and you're gonna need help, so just pick those options. Anyway, I almost forgot to make my pies. So there is a cooking range in the White Knight Castle, and that's the one I'll be using. So if this one burns also, I'm gonna have a fit of rage, and I apologize now, it will not be recorded. Well, there we go. Whew. Okay, so I'm not gonna eat it because that would be very bad. If you didn't pick it up from the dialogue, which I don't expect anyone to ever do because the dialogue is quite dry and whatnot. Oh no, they're not Unids anymore. That's a shame. Anyway, I had no idea that was an update. So we have to go back to Varrock now to talk to the librarian. So we can do that by teleporting back if we have 25 magic, a fire rune, an air staff, and a law rune. Or we can walk northeast to Barbarian Village and then east again into Varrock. But I have the magic and the rune, so I'm just going to teleport there. Once you have a successful pie, if you're ever near a bank and you don't want to carry around the extra shit anymore, you're more than welcome to put the pot and jug away. You don't need them. So the librarian is inside Varrock's castle, so we're going to run north until we see him. We're going to pick up the coins because we're Jewish. Yeah, 12 coins. You know what, guys, I spent a long time making money. I have like 2 mil roughly, but I've never even needed to buy anything expensive. It's very silly of me. So we're going to talk to Reldio, and it's always the bottom option when you're doing a quest. We're going to talk to him about the Imkando dwarves, however you say it. I can't even read it, I'm talking too fast. So he tells you that they really, really like red berry pies, so it's a good thing that we made one ahead of time. So we need to go to Port Sarim. So we have a few ways of getting there. We can teleport to Falador and then walk southeast-ish, or we can walk from here and then use the agility crossing if we're 27 agility, I believe, near the Heroes Guild, and then walk a little bit southwest and then more southwest. I'm actually just gonna walk the trail. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm gonna teleport there after I bank. So I'll see you guys once I'm at Falador. So here we are in Falador Center. This is the way you could have, excuse the car outside if you heard that. I do live in a city. So you'll be in Falador Center. You'll want to run to the east, and then we're gonna go south towards Port Sarum. Remember when I went to Mudskipper Point those 2 times for those clues? There's that guy Thugo there. So we need to find Thugo, and we'll talk to him about the sword, and he's gonna tell us, no, I can't just make it out of thin air. I need a picture. So that means that we'll be using more runes or more time to go back to Falador, only to go back to Thugo later. So I'll show you guys where Thugo's house is. I realize that you may be like, oh no, he just showed us where the house is, not how to get there. So I'm showing you some landmarks. You see the church right there? If you walk south past Port Sarum and you just keep going, you'll see this. And you'll see this little hut with an anvil. And wandering around is some fat dwarf named Thurgo. I wish he had a funnier name. By the way, is it me or does he look very odd? Like, I never was able to actually make out his features. He looks like the kind of character you'd find on a box of cereal, but he looks like the character on a box of cereal that kills you. I don't get it. He just looks really scary. Anyway, so you give him the red berry pie, and he'll like you a lot now. So you ask him, can you make me a special sword? And this is what I was talking about before. You need the picture. So I'll see you guys back in the castle. So after making your way back to Falador, you'll be in the center. You walk south back into the White Knight's castle. We need to go talk to the squire, because he'll know what to do about a picture of the sword. You know, this quest really is frustrating. Ooh, an imp. If you couldn't tell by my inventory, I actually got the white bead I need for, what's it called? Imp catcher, and that means I only have the black bead left, I believe. And I'll just take the wizard's hat. It's a novelty item. I also took out some food, because you do need to run past mobs later. If you're watching this, then you'll know to get food ahead of time. Hopefully you didn't just use the beginning of this video and now you haven't completed the quest, or rather in your attempt to complete the quest you died because you didn't have food. I hope that really didn't happen, because I'd feel very bad. Anyway, we're going to go to the west side of the castle, and we're going to climb up this staircase, not attack the White Knight that's 2 combats under you, and then you need to walk east, and we need to enter this door, and then we need to go southeast. And we need to enter this door over here, and then we need to walk northeast until we enter another door, which would be right over here. God, this part of the quest is so boring. I'm so sorry. I'll speed it up as best I can. Okay. Then we need to head west and climb up the staircase. What a maze, God. Now, we walk south and we find Sir Vin's room. Is it supposed to be a pun, like, sorry, Sir Vivin. I was gonna make a joke that he sounds like servant. So we find the cupboard in here that the squire told us explicitly not to look at. We search it, and there's our portrait. Just a quick note, if Sir Vivian is in this room, he's over here right now, he'll stop you. You can have somebody talk to him when you search it. You can open the door and wait for him to walk out, or you could have the door open and wait next to the cupboard, and then when he walks behind the door over here, you can quickly search it and he won't notice. So anyway, now that we have the portrait, we have to go back to Thurgo, so I'll see you guys there. I may be mentally handicapped, and I hope that doesn't offend any of you, because I just realized I put my pickaxe away. Do not copy me in doing that. I don't even know if I told you to do that. I really hope I did not. But you do need your pickaxe to get the blue-right ore, of course. So you can take it back out and make sure you have that. Sorry, see you at Thurgo. So at long last, we're back at Thurgo. And although we didn't do the main part of the quest, believe it or not. It's the shortest part. So we're going to talk to him about something else, and you tell him that you have the portrait. I mean, look at this guy's face! He looks like something out of a horror film! I'm sorry, okay. So, he tells you that there's a powerful ice giant. Don't worry, it's only level 57 combat. If you have any amount of food on you, you should be okay. So you're going to want to equip your pickaxe of choice, and if you're concerned about dying, you should not take anything with you right now, except for a pickaxe. However, chances are slim, and convenience is appealing to me. So we're gonna climb down the trapdoor. Alright, there you go. So everything in here is aggressive, and I don't have that much run. Ideally, you should wait until you have 100% run, but again, I'm not thankful, what am I saying? I'm decently prepared. I have 2 lobbies and a shark, so I should be okay. You know, it's a shame that so many of the mobs, so many of the mobs that Jagex has made over the years just aren't worth training on. Okay, so we're gonna need to run over here to the south. No, right over here. You'll see that there's a mining sign. See some white rocks. Go to your inventory by pressing escape or looking. There's your blue right ore. And that's that. This guy's ballsy training on those things. They'd kill me. Anyway, you get your ore, you're going to navigate your way back out here. So that's going north, then west, then south through the pirates. I don't know if I finished my point, but it's a shame that a lot of the mobs that Jagex has made over the years aren't worth fighting, whether it's the drops or their XP, you know? I'm not a programmer, and I'm not a game designer, so I can't tell you what it's like to make the XP rates based off of what you hit versus off of an on-kill mechanic. But I wonder how different training would be if you got XP for getting the kill on the mob, like Slayer. I can't help but feel that it would make training a lot less painful. I don't know. It's interesting. I'll never see anybody training at pirates. Anyway, you get out of there. You can use the last vestige of your run, and with the ore and the 2 bars, you talk to Thurgo. I know it's weird, right? You have an ore and 2 bars, but that's how that works. So you're gonna talk to him, and voila, he gives you the sword. Now, all the quest guides make a comment about if you want your own, you can drop it and have double materials, but I'll be square with you. It's a novelty item. There's no reason to have it stat-wise. You know, yeah. Alright, so we're going to teleport back to Falador now, and we're going to talk to the Squire, and we'll have our quest complete. And that's the Knight's Sword in a nutshell. So I'm going to apologize for the excessive length of this quest, but on second thought, it's probably going to pale in comparison to some of the members' quests that I'll be doing in the future. And you know, why should I be apologizing? This is probably entertaining to you. Voila! You've completed the Knight's Sword, and we get a whopping 13k, roughly, smithing XP and a quest point. And that's more than enough smithing XP for me. Now I got 39 smithing. You know what's interesting? Right there, blue right bar. But I don't know what I would need to make with that. Maybe I'll find out by doing a quest I've never done before. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. As always, if you liked it, tell me why and leave a like. If you didn't like it, please tell me why, and you're welcome to leave a dislike. Regardless of this individual video, if you like the kind of content I make, or you like the kind of commentating I do and want me to make different kinds of content, whatever you want, please subscribe. I can't wait to hit 500 subscribers. I'm pretty close, and it's really exciting because that's almost double my high school class. You know, that's my goal right now, 500. So I'll see you guys real soon. Well, actually, next Tuesday. You can wait. Bye-bye.